Yeah, hello and welcome. Hi, I am back again with another chapter. This time it's chapter 6, so we're going nice and in order. And I'm happy to kick off the Thursday of this marathon. Also, very happy to have Josh alongside me
Oh,
commentating.
yeah.
Finally, you can make a Red Dead 2 run.
Yeah, yeah.
Who would have thunk? Yeah, there's no reason to wait, so I think we'll just about crack on with the first mission, which is the jail. No, 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 not yet.
Oh. Good thing it didn't work. Oh, it did
It
work.
did. What was that?
Whatever.
It's fine. Right. So we busting John Marston, who got caught in the bank robbery in Saint Denis. We're busting him out of prison right now. So this is that mission. In between the end of chapter 5 and this mission, there were two missions that aren't part of any chapter runs, which is the one where Arthur gets diagnosed with tuberculosis. So we know Arthur is sick and he's well, yeah, dying basically.
Как вы можете понять, это
Also,
Red Dead 2.
another mission, which is the hot air balloon mission,
И
where you
это сегмент,
scout
это
the prison.
категория, начинающаяся
Those aren't part of any
с
chapter
главы
runs
6.
because of the fact that you can do them in either chapter 5 or chapter 6. That's why we decided to basically not make them be required chapter runs.
Wouldn't be a modern Rockstar run without having non-essential content.
All right. So we can do the first little skip here. Is once we shoot the prison guard and we hear Sadie say, that'll work too, we can do a little checkpoint reset. That puts us on top
Сейчас
of the
сразу и чекпоинт ресет,
pick up the sniper,
потому что это телепортирует нас на башню.
guarding the prisoners. And then Sadie will realize, oh, John was actually not there. So we're coming up to a skip that I'm really, really scared about because I only have one shot at this. One shot, one opportunity. So wait until Sadie gets off the ladder. Then run over here. So we are preemptively throwing a fire bottle here to a place where Arthur will be standing after the cutscene. That was good. I think those will work. So we're trying to burn ourselves and the prison guard that we're holding. Yes, it's spreading.
Oh.
И сейчас вы увидите хороший трюк.
Oh, nice, nice.
We got it. Nice.
Let's go. Nice.
So basically, it's
actually difficult.
Marathon setting. This is hard, yeah.
И вот
But basically, we would be holding the
тут произошел главный трюк на оптимизацию времени. То, что вы видели, делается для того, чтобы Артур не стоял в анимации слишком долго. Потому что катсцена вот требует, что мы шли с этим охранником все это время. Но поскольку мы заранее подожгли траву, и трава распространялась медленно в нашу сторону, она зацепила охранника, вызвала анимацию горения, он упал, и у нас полностью отменилась анимация захвата его как заложника, из-за чего мы смогли сразу добежать до этих ворот, пропуская все анимации, в которых Артур идет медленно, вот неспешно ползет. Вот такая забавная оптимизация нужна для того, чтобы мы не тратили время на просмотр медленной ходьбы Артура. И сейчас мы просто бежим к финалу миссии, потому что, напоминаю, это сегмент от категории, начиная с главы 6. То есть это делается для того, чтобы ран не длился 15 часов, вы просто выбираете условную главу, которая вам больше всего нравится, и шестую еще не показывали, так что это плюс для нас.
You can see how powerful it is. And all these enemies are one shot, so that's pretty neat. And let's get on our horse. What is it? Elmo Haggis.
Yeah, the classic Elmo Haggis, the horse.
Elmo Haggis was the redeemed horse name for the incentive, so thank you very much for that. And yeah, I sure hope nothing bad will happen to Elmo Haggis during this run.
Oh. Yeah, it's a great UKSG reference for the name. Doesn't any sense to you two.
I'm afraid I don't understand the reference.
I get it. It's very funny. Excellent, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, now
one whole laugh.
One whole laugh from the audience.
What's the case now is we're just riding back to the camp. This is a big part of this game is just these long horse rides that you have to have dialogue play and can't really do much else. Like,
В общем, это сейчас
a couple of instances, like we'll see
стабильный сегмент, в котором мы скачем до дальнейшей миссии, особо никак не оптимизируется. Можем только скакать.
No point, like you can't skip this, unfortunately. So I'm just not even tapping A to like go faster because this is the next part of the mission is simply triggered by dialogue.
Right, I was gonna say, yeah, because sometimes you can there's a radius that you have to be near them, right?
Yeah.
And if you leave the radius, you fail.
Oh yeah.
So you can like ride ahead of them to get to the destination earlier, but like I guess it was triggered by dialogue. There's no point.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the horse rides like this, where you have to wait until a certain dialogue, are it's either dialogue that triggers it or it's the location.
Right. Okay,
there was a chapter 2 mission actually, which went by location rather than dialogue. Bumpers.
The like location of the AI or you?
No, the location where you are.
Right. Okay.
It's a certain like random point in the horse ride that it triggers. But yeah, these are all like we've figured all of these out basically. We know what we.
В общем-то, у РДР будет много относительных сегментов скачки, потому что, к сожалению, никак это не скипается и не ускоряется, из-за того, что скрипт привязан к тому, насколько мы близко к нашему сопартийцу, который скачет параллельно с нами, то есть мы не можем его обогнать и оторваться от него, потому что будет провал миссии.
Okay, which is faster than?
Yeah, exactly. We have because so there's different endings basically. Depending on how good Arthur's honor is, if it's positive or negative. This save file right now that I'm using has positive honor, so good honor. That's why you see a buck in these cutscenes. In the bad honor, you'd see a coyote.
Ну, вот здесь вот рассказывается о системе репутации в игре. То, что здесь мы видим оленя, потому что у нас позитивная репутация, а в случае негативной мы бы увидели койота. И репутация в некоторых заставках влияет на скорость прохождения этих заставок. Так что позитивная репутация выгодней.
It's very slow, basically. You can't move very fast. But yeah, fast traveling to Annisburg now. If you have any messages, by the way.
Yeah, of course. We have a $20 donation from John Suba. Thank you very much, by the way. They say, won't be able to watch the complete run due to work, but it's great to see Riggy back, making Arthur watch one more sunrise and give him the ending he deserves. Have a great run, and hoping to see you back in ESA for the epilogue. After all, we ain't in Tahiti yet.
We ain't in Tahiti yet, absolutely. No, yeah, epilogue is after this. So, even though this is the final story chapter, this is not... Okay, I didn't miss it. You can skip this a bit faster, but I've missed it. So yeah, this is the final story chapter, but the game isn't finished at all. Like, there is still an epilogue.
Right, okay. Oh, yeah.
Ну, здесь вот рассказывается о том, что это последняя глава истории, но после нее есть эпилог, так что история тут не закончится.
When you entered the town, it said you were wanted dead or alive.
Yeah, but that's because I was after busting out John from prison.
Okay.
You have that everywhere on the map, basically.
Right. Okay.
But I'm not entirely sure if you ever get like bounty hunters on you, because when the way it works is if you have a bounty on you, every now and then you will get bounty hunters sent to you. And
Ну, в общем-то, основной метод передвижения в катсценах и заставках для нас — это походка за нашими напарниками.
It's a bit of a thing in 100% speedruns, which is what I do mainly, basically, and it's very annoying when it happens. So paying off a bounty when you have the sufficient funds is actually something very helpful. All right, so we will take cover behind this crate. And then we have a big old shootout coming up. And that's where you will really see the power of auto-aim. Because I'll be using controller for this entire thing.
Сейчас он говорит о том, что вы сейчас увидите силу автонаведения.
Both of my pistols. Boom, boom. These are one-shot enemies. All right. Dutch killed that guy. That's good. This guy isn't one-shot. This guy is. Across the bridge.
Как видите, все эти враги ваншотные, и Дедай он использовал для мгновенной перезарядки оружия, а не для того, чтобы ликвидировать противника. То есть это используется, чтобы ресетнуть перезарядку.
GTA, the early ones, it's switching to a different weapon and switching back. Was it in 5? Switching in Verkin 5?
Yeah, also switching.
Yeah, okay.
But you using the weapon wheel in that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so this is. Oh god, I'm actually stuck on dead bodies. This is a bit scuffed right here because Dutch is usually really slow in this shootout, and it is possible to outdistance him.
Вот сейчас вот он говорит, что Дача довольно-таки медленная в этой перестрелке, и технически можно от него убежать слишком далеко, из-за чего миссия провалится.
Outdistancing them fails the mission, and you're back at the start of the shootout, so you don't want that.
Но здесь вас откидывает начало перестрелки, если провалитесь, так что надо быть очень осторожным.
That was not great, not terrible.
Fine.
Classic.
Yeah, it seems like all modern Rockstar games, they have the radius area around your friends, and if you leave it, you fail the mission.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, so you have to. It's you have to figure out how to go fast, but not like you can't just run straight to the end.
Exactly.
It's like you can't run past every enemy and just go to a trigger at the end. You actually have to do the missions.
That's true. Yeah. It's like what really annoys me is when they program it so when you're outside of the range, your companion will just stop.
Right.
That's the most annoying thing. Like when they.
И вот сейчас самое забавное, что они говорят, то что если вы выходите из зоны действия напарников, то ваши напарники просто останавливаются. И если вы оторвались от них вперед, то это наоборот сделает для вас хуже, потому что вы их еще быстрее обгоните и, скорее всего, провалите миссию. Запись можно на Твиче посмотреть, прям в лайв по категории выбрать, либо на YouTube выложим после марафона.
I got it up to 45%, something like that, completion. So I just did everything that you can do by that point on the side. I even went to, I used the trick with a buggy where you can go to New Austin and as Arthur to collect all the stuff there. It was hard. Damn. It took a couple of tries. But yeah, I actually did do that.
Huh.
So now we ride back to camp. Mission ends not far away.
Where did the Red Dead community get that rule set from? Do you know?
Which rule set?
The rule set of you can have anything from before the chapter.
It's a bit like if you think about it, you could just do a loot heavy chapter 1.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to, but you wouldn't lose any time for the chapter 2 save file, or like for the chapter 2 itself, because you've looted so much in chapter 1 that you can just loot literally every enemy that you kill in chapter 1, and there's a couple or so.
Yeah.
You'd get some stuff, but basically.
The answer I wanted was I don't know, and then I was gonna say San Andreas ILs. and flex a little bit.
Okay.
Setting up and baiting it.
That wasn't the answer I wanted. You give me an actual one.
Джош ему сейчас хотел получить ответ, что Раннер не знает. Ответ на вопрос, почему мы используем такие правила. Ну, замечательно. Джош ему его отвлек, и Раннер зафейлил скип. Замечательно. Ой, он еще в долгую загрузку попал. В общем-то, Джош ему спрашивал, почему правила категории такие. Раннер начал объяснять, что мы его установили... Ну как, мы их установили из-за того, что нам... Господи, Джош. Мы их установили из-за того, что вы, по идее, можете очень хорошо все обыскать в первой главе и перейти с более выгодным. Вот это фейл за фейлом. Забавно. И вы можете просто прийти к началу главы с более выгодным набором, потому что у игры есть довольно-таки странная логика. То, что при запуске миссии в первый раз вы вносите в нее абсолютно все ресурсы, какие у вас есть. Но если вы будете ее перезапускать, то она выдаст вам стандартный набор снаряжения для этой миссии. Из-за чего условно выполнить все медали на миссии проще, когда вы миссию проходите в первый раз, чем во второй, потому что у вас будут все расходники.
After you fail a checkpoint for the third time anyway, you can yeah, okay. You can skip the checkpoint. So we'll just say I did it, basically.
Yeah.
Все. Вот сейчас вы увидите то, ради чего это делалось. Вот. Он скипнул чекпоинт. Но он пытался эту возможность получить с первого молотого.
Oh, you know why? Because this was the wrong mission.
И сейчас Раннер такой говорит, а вы знаете, почему это не получилось? Потому что это неправильно, не та миссия. Он перепутал миссию, на которой надо делать этот скип.
So now that we're here, we're actually trying to help the Indians right here. Eagle flies, we've done some stuff for eagle flies before in the game. And it turns out the US Army have captured their horses, or like taken their horses.
Но Раннер так немножко попутал за то, что Джош ему его отвлек.
And we have to sneak on, because obviously it would be very, very weird if we just went guns blazing. So once we get on here.
Little keyboard and mouse switch.
Little keyboard and mouse switch. That's ominous. Because we immediately go loud.
И вот тут вот у нас была возможность стелса, но, как видите, Раннер выбрал другой путь.
Oh, wow. And we will blow up the anchor here, so the horse isn't moored anymore.
В общем-то, миссия, которую мы, по идее, должны были проходить в стелсе, разработчики дружелюбно предусмотрели возможность пройти ее шумно, и шумно намного быстрее.
So once we go into the cutscene, Dutch is going to pretend to know how to drive a boat, and obviously it's going to crash. And now we have to find these three horses right here.
You can't ride a horse when it's swimming; it sinks.
Yeah, but who knows? I'm not sure.
That's what happens in Minecraft.
So you want to make sure that your companions are not stuck, because they can get stuck on this little thing that's sticking out of the boat. So we're only looking for Dutch and eagle flies. Charles is not important in this scenario right here. And we'll actually get asked at the end of this mission if we want to do some optional missions.
Oh, donation incentive?
Nah, it would be
$1,000. Go. No.
It would be a bit much, to be honest.
Okay.
Because it's like, I'm not sure if you know it, but it's the long Rains Fall mission where you go on a ride with Rains Fall. Wait, actually, I might make sure that I make it to the point where the game auto dismounts me. I think this is fine, yeah. But yeah, once Dutch and eagle flies are in the marker, you'll see they start talking. Arthur needs to rest. And now we have the choice. But of course, in the chapter run, we will not help Rainsfall. She's not required in any category, to be honest. My horse died. So now
Probably from where you set it on fire.
Elmo Haggis.
You set Elmo Haggis on fire and he died?
I didn't think of that. So now we have a pretty terrible and slow horse. I'm also going the complete wrong way.
Yeah, again, because
В общем-то, сейчас идет классическое прохождение Red Dead практически без скипов на текущий момент, потому что я не знаю, насколько хорошо у вас на экране как бы виден цвет черный и что происходит на экране. Для меня это очень черная картинка такая из-за того, что у меня глубокий насыщенный черный цвет. И вот оригинальный Red Dead ночью примерно так и ощущается, где ты вообще ничего не видишь, и это довольно-таки клевый эффект, потому что разработчики используют это в стелс-миссиях очень эффективно. Ну, условных стелс-миссиях и здесь практически нет, но вот именно в ночных миссиях они прям очень круто ставят свет, подсвечивая врагов всякими факелами, фонариками и прочим, прям очень хорошо, но при этом ночью передвигаться по лесу практически невозможно нормально. Это круто.
If you're sitting around at work or anything, exclamation point donate in the chat. Let's maybe get a $5 train going and tell us what's your favorite Rockstar game, or perhaps what did you name your horse, as long as it's appropriate, of course, in Red Dead.
Да, все видно.
So yeah, this mission
Нормально.
is called The Delights of Van Horn. We're stealing a wagon full of dynamite because we're trying to blow up a railway bridge.
В общем-то, мы воруем вагон с динамитом в этой миссии, потому что мы хотим взорвать... Ну, это получается railway, железнодорожный мост. Вот. Я пытался вспомнить, если у нас такое слово есть. Железнодорожный мост называется.
By the way, Bill Williamson, also part of the first game.
Mm-hmm. How does Arthur not just make all the rest of the gang sick?
I suppose he's not. This is he's not Frenching any of his gang.
Now I'm trying to remember how contagious tuberculosis is as well, and I have no idea.
It's pretty, I think.
I think it is, like, back in the day it was like pretty bad, but obviously no expert.
Yeah, any doctors in the chat, feel free to donate, let us know.
All right, we go as soon as now. Oh, where did that got teleported?
Where did he go? What
the hell?
Just vanished. I thought he was behind the pole, but no, he's just gone.
He's in the water. The hell? Okay.
Нормально.
Marathon luck here, ladies and gentlemen.
Вот сейчас вот это реально марафон лаг был.
So now we have a little bit of an auto-scroller.
All right.
Врага куда-то в странное место откинуло.
Yeah, so some people are wondering why we're only doing chapter 6. it's because this game is longer than this marathon.
Almost.
Сейчас
Any percent of this game, so start from finish, is the world record is 12 hours and 29 minutes.
12 часов 29 минут занимает any процент игры.
Pretty long. I actually submitted that for,
Так что это довольно-таки долго.
Winter 22. and then I was very nicely asked by Patsko if it would be possible for me to do something that's a little bit shorter, because 13 hours is a bit long, but they were interested in showing it off in the marathon, and I think we've found a pretty good balance here, just going through the chapters.
Yeah.
I mean, I started
Ну,
with
они,
chapter 2.
вот он говорит, что
Not chapter
мы
1.
нашли очень хороший баланс, потому что я начал с главы 2.
Because I say chapter 1 is just so incredibly boring and
Такой вот
not very interesting.
интересный баланс.
That
It's a lot of cutscenes, right? It's like almost like
Так,
the tutorial.
и сейчас тут будет довольно-таки долгая поездка с катсценами, поэтому я вас оставлю надолго и вернусь.
The horse is so slow in this.
Yeah, it's like the game holds your hand a lot, but it still doesn't allow you to go fast. I don't like chapter 1. Chapter 1 for me is just something that you have to get through to get to the good part of the game. So I simply just do it for full game runs, basically, and that's it. Like, I'm never gonna do dedicated chapter 1 runs, even though that's like is possible. Like, you can do every chapter you can do every chapter in a speedrun setting, including chapter 1. But yeah, to me it's no interest of mine, let's just say. So after this mission, we have a chance that the next mission won't be spawned in. So we'll cross our fingers here.
Сейчас он говорит, что у нас есть шанс того, что следующая миссия не появится. О, она появилась. Так что это повезло. Иначе нам пришлось бы ждать.
It's not really relevant in this.
Yeah, maybe
He's left his phone at home.
Telegrams or something.
Yeah.
No, missions unlock based on progression. Like, you have to complete certain missions for other missions to unlock. That's how you get through, basically.
Right.
And this mission is just sometimes, I think if you're too fast, it has trouble spawning in. I believe that's the requirement.
Вот Раннер говорит, что не знает причину, по которой эта миссия иногда может не появиться сразу. А иногда приходится идти в свою палатку и поспать.
Right.
So you'll see.
To be fair to
It
you,
does look exactly.
yeah, because it starts
Yeah.
from the camp, right? So it's like you slowly walk from that exact spot to your horse. And
И
then
вот
you
эта
down
миссия, с которой он перепутал предыдущую, в которой он пытался сделать скип.
Oh yeah, this is the fine art of conversation. This is the one where like I would have probably helped. But now we will see what it's supposed to look like. There you go.
Right, okay.
И вот как он должен выглядеть.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey.
First try.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Это полностью пропускает диалог, и мы двигаемся
I can see
дальше.
why you were confused. It's not like you do
Yeah, yeah.
anything fancy. You
Yeah.
just chuck it and then
And
the mission
it
just
doesn't.
progresses.
There's not even like a flame animation or anything.
Yeah.
It kept burning the horse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like doesn't even like it like even the ground doesn't even light up on fire. But yeah, since we're talking about other categories, so like I said, any percent is 12 and a half hours world record. There's
Which
also
is insane.
yeah, it's
Они
long,
процент
yeah,
12,5
but it's
часов.
also that's a good run.
Right, yeah.
So
И это
for
очень хороший ран.
S, the world record holder right now. My PB is 12:32, 34.
ПБ раннера в any проценте
Second on the leaderboard.
12:32. Он второй на парде. Вот, кстати, вы сейчас ненадолго видели вот эти вот тоники, которых у раннера по 99 штук. Это отсылает нас к тому, что сейф, на котором мы играем, имеет максимальное количество ресурсов из-за того, что в категории решили, что это допустимо. Из-за того, что вы можете все это загриндить, если очень хочется, так зачем себе в этом отказывать?
And yeah, like I said, other categories. My speciality, and my proudest achievement is that I hold the 100% speedrun world record in this game.
What's the time on that?
So the current world record is 25 hours and 15 minutes.
25 часов 15 минут занимает 100%.
Impressive, good job. Yeah, no clarifications.
I totally did it in one.
Like a
never sleeping.
No, thankfully, because it was decided early on that 100% category was inhumane to force to do in one go, that you can do it in segments.
Yeah.
And
has anyone ever? Has anyone
И
done it in one go?
это разрешено сделать сегментно. То есть вы можете условно поставить на паузу игру и пойти спать.
All the time. I was doing the Horseman challenge where you have to ride from Backhorn to Blackwater without touching water, and I kept falling asleep. So like it's like basically like drunk. No, what is it like? Seconds of sleeps, like when you're like, I found it
when you like go over the side of the road.
It felt
Хочу заметить, что в Зельдах на 100% спать нельзя.
Slept for 4 hours, came back, and got world record.
Yeah, okay, all right.
In one go, obviously.
Well, yeah. Wasn't one go at that point anymore, but yeah. This is also the mission right here is rather boring. So if you have any donations,
of
right
course.
ahead.
Legolas Norris coming in with $50. Thank you so much for that donation. They just say, let's fill up to the 41K, smiley face. Love a good smiley face in chat.
Nice.
Good luck on all of the runs to all of the runners. Thank you so much for that as well. We're inching ever closer to those incentives, so keep the donations coming. Thank you, everyone.
You got another one?
Yeah, sure, why not, if we're just hanging out. We have $25 from Cass. They say, to the freshest Riggy I ever did know. Devastated, capital D there. Devastated that I can't be there to catch a run, but I'm on my couch with my cowboy hat on, ready for some rootin' and or tootin', all inclusive.
Nice.
Sending love, gamer. GL HF GF GF. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah.
GF.
Well, fun.
Okay. Thanks, Cass. Cass is a man I missed dearly at this event. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and they have also picked up, let's see, we got a lot going on here. They've taken one of the Final Fantasy character names and putting that towards the Silent Assassin Fiberwire only incentive as well, so that one should be really fun. So yeah, we've got that Fiberwire incentive, and we've got the anime percentage.
Вот, сейчас идет инцентив на Silent Assassin, только удавка. Это прям отлично. Клевая категория Хитмана. Ну, это не совсем честная категория. Но это прикольно. Там еще All Achievements в Blood Money. Ну, я вам точно советую на Blood Money прийти, это будет шикарный ран. Ну, еще код МВ2, там any процент рекрут на 1,5 часа, но мне кажется, они его апгрейднут до аниме процента. Я не знаю, что это за аниме процент, но должно быть весело. Вот сейчас вот раннер пользуется автоимом на геймпаде, хотя играет с ПК, потому что автоим — это сила. Вам не надо думать, вам не надо целиться. Вы наводитесь, поднимаете стик выше, и все враги, которые не ваншотаются за один выстрел, требуют поднятия стика, все враги, которые ваншотаются за один выстрел, не требуют вообще никаких усилий, кроме прицелиться, нажать.
Far Away, I think it's called, the song.
Yeah.
That one's really good. Have to drink a health tonic here.
Вот он, кстати, очень быстро выпил сейчас тоник на откаты. Вы можете увидеть над компасом вот этот вот бар ХП, бар дедая и выносливости. Он выпил тоник, который делает их временно бесконечными.
Nice. Enemies. That was actually not too bad.
We have had another $1 from Cass. Go fast. Good luck, have fun.
Go fast.
Go fast. Yeah.
I see. Let's follow up there. So there's a final group of enemies here, but we're not going to shoot them because Charles will actually shoot them for us. Charles is the companion right here. He has a sort of shotgun and is somehow able to kill enemies on, you know, a long distance. But yeah, not killing the enemies makes it so Charles just goes a lot quicker as he picks off the enemies, because he always does kill them in time. He also doesn't have to reload his shotgun.
What is he aiming at?
The enemy.
He's shooting into the air.
You know, this like old-timey music during this, it makes me, when you think like sometimes you hear facts about how old armies had like musicians as they went into battle.
Yeah,
you're like, why would you not just have another guy with a gun? But then you see this as like before like recorded music and everything was easy like this, you'd be like, let's do this.
Yes.
Like, the music. Yeah.
Okay, so in this save file, I'll unfortunately have a bit of a slower ending to this mission. I actually had a set up a specific save file for this chapter run, but I forgot. I accidentally deleted it. It's very unfortunate. So I just modified my old chapter save file for a little bit. So we have to talk to Sister Calderon here, which is just a little bit slower on the ending. But yeah, we get to the telegraph office here and pay off our bounty. Table in the way. We have to pay off our bounty to use the stagecoach right here. Stagecoach is the fastest way of fast traveling, because you don't get any cutscenes. Well, you get this one.
И сейчас нам рассказывают о том, что вот этот вот дилижанс самый быстрый способ фаст-тревела, потому что нет никаких катсцен.
Oh yeah. Rake Giles was in a voice call with me when I deleted that save file. Yeah. He knows the frustration I went through. Okay, so now we are in Saint-Denis. Saint-Denis is notoriously dangerous for riding into. If you ride into an NPC, you may just find yourself with a wanted level straight away. And that's not good because I actually don't have autosave enabled, so we can do the good honor incentive or bad honor incentive at the end. But yeah, we made it through. Now we're just gonna go in. I was actually meant to start this in first person. Would have been a little quicker.
Вот сейчас он, кстати, должен был начинать катсцену с первого лица, чтобы быстрее транзакция между переходом к заставке прошла, но не начали. Unlucky.
Yeah, I keep plugging those incentives. Yeah, like I said, the anime percent coming up, where I think we're only $400 and some change now away from that, so we're getting pretty close to that. And then again, we've got the Fiberware incentive coming up as well. So yeah, Mega Wish, fantastic. We've talked about this a lot, right? Over 500,000, I think 550,000 was the number. Wishes granted, and it's definitely worth it if you haven't really done much. It's worth going out and having another read about what it is that they do. I mean, the stories are absolutely incredible. You know, a lot of these children are going through just such difficult times, but they just need something to help them push through, and the impact that Make-A-Wish has is incredible. So yeah, please, we thank you so much for all of the people who've donated already, and keep the donations coming. It truly is for a fantastic cause.
Definitely, yeah. So the idea of this mission is that we're killing, or we're watching Colm O'Driscoll get hung, basically. Colm O'Driscoll has been in the story since chapter 1. The first mission is you interrogate a member of the O'Driscoll gang, finding out what they're doing up there. And now, finally, the law seems to have caught Colm O'Driscoll, but he has an escape plan, and it's our job right here to make sure that his escape plan is not going to work. Obviously, the public around for the execution, like they were back in the day.
Love a good public hanging.
That's so true. But yeah, we're actually disguised as a policeman here, in case it wasn't apparent. Yeah, we're following this. We found in the cutscene we found some O'Driscoll gang members and heard that they had a plan to free Colm O'Driscoll. So now we're just following them. Can't make ourselves known or we'll mission fail. And we'll just go back to this. Gonna meet his friend over here, and he's gonna have a little talk. But we just hide around the corner, and with our great ability to hear, we find out what they're planning. It's not ridiculous facial hair. What are you on about, Kenzie?
Overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there. On one of these
Very
and
cool.
get them. And do it silently. Well, obviously, I'm gonna do it silently. I want to see this bastard swing.
So yeah, there's two different routes we can take here. I always take this one. Up these stairs.
Which way was he?
We can't go loud in this mission because it will disrupt the hanging.
Did you mention why you were in first person there?
No. Okay. You, Arthur?
Just fly off the ledge.
Oh, quick kill. Nice.
Your boss is gonna swing, I promise.
So, first person in some of these circumstances is I just find it easy to navigate when you're just walking on the ground rather than with controller in third person. Because first person controller is very scuffed because of the delay. It feels very unnatural. But I just find it much easier to navigate when I'm walking on the ground on mouse and keyboard in first person.
There are some differences in 5, right? If you're first person, like going upstairs and stuff, I believe is faster.
Yes, that's, I believe, not the case here. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe like similar or something. There
Yeah.
are similarities.
Yeah, because first person was patched into 5. I guess this released with it, right? So like,
Yeah, this
probably,
released with first person.
yeah, there's probably a little less scuffed.
There are instances where starting certain missions in first person makes them start faster,
Right.
or missions where you have to start in third person.
Yeah, so I guess there's no auto aim here, which is why you're using keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Auto aim.
Yeah, I don't know how apparent it is for the viewers on camera, but yeah, he's switching between controller and keyboard and mouse like a lot. Yeah. Which is good that it lets you do that. Like some games, it's like you have to go into a setting and change it.
Yeah.
But here it's like you
Так,
wiggle
продолжаем
prompts
продолжать.
will change
So
it.
yeah,
Пока
the
что
whole, like,
я
it's-
отходил, Раннер уже
Yeah,
прошел
Mhm.
несколько миссий.
Interesting when you have a controller with stick drift because it always gives out a signal. So then it's like,
Right, yeah.
and Xbox controllers unfortunately do tend to.
По большей части поясняют сейчас за механику самой игры и за саму игру, потому что в качестве рана в основном происходят оптимизации по прохождению миссии казуальным путем из-за того, что здесь скипов не так много, которые именно ломают игру полностью. Чаще всего это просто использование... Да, насчет оптики вернемся. Использование каких-то оптимизаций относительно работы скриптов в игре и пропуска скриптов, ускорения скриптов и прочего с помощью отдельных вещей. А такие типы оптики были. Но это самая базовая примитивная оптика. Делается довольно-таки просто, если нужные линзы есть. В общем-то, первая оптика, которая появилась, называется очки. А все остальное это уже модификации того, как очки делались, там точность оптики условная довольно-таки хорошо передавалась, потому что это банальное приближение. Бинокли были, и сделать отдельный элемент оптического элемента на охотничьей винтовке тоже было не так и сложно. Просто это не так использовалось из-за сложности. Работает.
All the artifacts that you get one in chapter 4 as well, and that's optional. So
Я не помню, кстати,
Mary is like
насколько давно сделаны очки, ну там во Франции в 800-х они вроде еще были.
Yeah, because you get the choice like earlier when you had Rain's Fall, if you want to do it or not, and it's just faster not to. But yeah, the story actually.
Но они там на картинах очень старых даже встречаются. Ну, потому что как только линзы появились, вот именно элемент линзы, люди поняли, что преломление работает таким образом, что появляется эффект увеличения, и научились делать линзы как таковые. Ну, то есть это стеклодув. Технология стекла и изготовления стекольных изделий достигла такой точности, что вы смогли изготавливать линзу, вот именно линзу, то есть стекло определенной формы, вы сразу же получили себе оптику. Да, она условно работала только как одно маленькое стеклышко, например, и было не очень удобным из-за того, что вы не могли сделать какую-то конкретную диоптрию, но чем точнее становилась стекольная промышленность, тем точнее становилась оптика, потому что великие добрые пираты пользовались складной трубой, которая содержала в себе просто набор линз, которые друг на друга накладывались и увеличивали, да, криво-косо. Обзор был такой вот в точечку конкретную, но этого хватало для тех задач. Так что, да. Оптические прицелы тех времен были интересны. Вот сейчас Раннер говорит, что игра дает на эту миссию нам обязательно снайперскую винтовку, но он хочет взять шотган. И снова, кстати, как в GTA, быстрее ходить от первого лица, если вас именно заставляют ходить. Мы идем сейчас очень красивенько к краю скалы, чтобы Артур так хоп, спрыгнул вниз.
Actually he's just using the Indians to cause a distraction for the army so we can rob them later on.
It's very Dutch.
It's questionable move for sure. So what we do first here is we just take this spool and attach dynamite to trees.
В общем-то, берем катушку, прикрепляем динамит к деревьям.
Yep. In the intro, you have to do this as well with the train mission, right?
Exactly, yeah. And it's actually faster to do it in first person.
И вот нам сейчас говорят, что это быстрее делать от первого лица.
Don't question the logic, Gosh. It's a Rockstar game. Don't do that.
Yeah, if you question it too much, the next game you would have done it all the way down the hill. Right?
Yeah.
It'll be a separate mission as well. You go out there first, delay it, then go back to camp, then go back again. Yeah.
Вот они, кстати, шутят про то, что не задавай лишних вопросов относительно того, как они крепят это шашки к деревьям и почему это происходит именно так, потому что если ты будешь это делать, то в следующей игре будет миссия, в которой ты делаешь все это, обходя все это вокруг деревьев, обматывая каждое дерево веревкой и так далее.
There is a category for that as well. Any percent category. It makes the game faster by about 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it still takes 10 hours to do it, but you can do. It is the one category I refuse to do.
Yeah, because it's great.
Because the menuing is just so slow. Because every time you do the menuing thing, it's just so.
Раннер говорит о том, что менюинг невероятно медленный. Даже для скипа катсцены вам надо зажимать кнопку, вы не можете просто нажать и скипнуть.
But it's like if you fail exactly the same checkpoint, it's part of the mission 3 times in a row. There's an extra option in the like fail screen.
Если вы провалите какой-то чекпоинт 3 раза подряд, то игра вас телепортирует на следующий чекпоинт,
Yeah,
то
but
есть
the
вы
problem
можете
is you have
пропустить
three
кусок
shots.
миссии.
You just blow yourself up 3 times. Help the button.
Но проблема в спидранах
manually.
в категории, которая использует это как основу прохождения, сводится к тому, что вы в спидране просто 3 раза подрываете себя условно и скипаете сегмент.
This is in Red Dead 1
То
as
есть это
well.
категорию, которую не ранит раннер из-за того, что это абсурд.
Technically,
I don't think they have.
no, I think the any percent leaderboard technically allows it, right?
No, that's Undead Nightmare you're thinking of.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay,
in
okay.
Undead Nightmare it's only faster in 3
Right,
places.
okay, okay, okay. But yeah, so yeah, it's in. Yeah, I think that Red Dead Red 1 was the first game to have it. Yeah, and
That's
it's like in a world where people are like, no easy mode for Dark Souls. It's like meanwhile you can skip the entire game in Rockstar games and no one knows.
we're using an incendiary
What the?
ammo on
Yeah,
these
what
guys
the hell?
just to kill them a bit faster.
Huh? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Can't kill everyone though because I still have to loot some bodies here. This guy didn't die over there. That's interesting. So now you have to loot 3 soldiers before
И сейчас надо обыскать 3 солдат.
down the hill and start talking.
You actually get a mission fail if you
И
burn too many people.
Not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not
сейчас
gonna let them
Yeah,
начнется сценка, в которой начинается разговор.
Yeah, when you burn the enemies, you can't loot them.
Yeah.
Кстати, интересную особенность сказали, что если вы сожжете врагов, вы не можете их обыскать.
Incendiary arrow at this point.
Alright, it's quick. With incendiary ammo, you have to pay attention as well because your companions don't pay attention to where fire is, so they may run through it and light themselves on fire
Right.
and fail.
Okay.
So that is a possibility. It's always a bit dangerous, but yeah, you have many different ammo types. We'll be using a lot of explosive ammo in a later mission.
Right.
Big
okay.
shootout at the oil factory. I use a lot of explosive ammo in that. But it's just, yeah, explosive ammo is basically, yeah, what it says. It's explosive ammo. It's a one-shot kill
Yeah.
on all enemies. So
I think there's like a explosive gun in Red Dead 1, right? In the
explosive rifle, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It does exist, yeah.
yeah. But here it's just an ammo type, is it? Or?
Yeah.
Jeez.
These are all one-shots.
Yeah, that seems to be in a lot of Rockstar games. Any enemy that's like over a cliff or anything, where they can have like an animation of falling down or something, they all seem one shot.
Yeah, we have them in the epilogue as well later on.
Right.
Oh, of course he had to fall down this crevice because I have to kill this guy. Where is he?
Where is he? Is he behind the next rock?
Well, we'll just kill this guy. Small advances as well.
Okay.
So yeah, the final bit of the mission here, we don't have to kill anymore. Just run to the trigger for the cutscene. Also, I want to point out, you see this thing that's floating next to Arthur?
I was just about to ask, what is that?
So this is you have talismans in this game, and for some reason, one of the missions causes the Raven's Claw talisman, which is located on Arthur's gun belt, or like on his holster. It causes it to like increase in size and float like around him. I'm not sure exactly what causes it, but it's funny because it will be there until the end now, like this. And this is a little bit of a throwback to to Red Dead 1, because Dutch says the exact same speech as he does at the end of his final appearance in Red Dead 1.
Before he jumps as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to spoil it, but thanks.
I was about to say,
Сейчас Джош ему заспойлерил Red Dead 1. Абсолютно дружелюбно, как обычно.
Over the cliff here. And then you have
В общем-то, Дач сейчас говорил ту же самую речь, что в Red Dead 1, вот на этом холме.
I was gonna say.
So yeah, the swimming in this is a little bit scuffed because when I was practicing this chapter, I actually got stuck behind a rock, and this is the first time that has happened to me. Like the rock I'm facing right now, I got stuck to the right side of it, and you can't get out.
Give him a break. He's got tuberculosis. I can't imagine this is much fun.
It's just a bit of water. Come on. So we got saved, and we have another honor cutscene. And now, yes, now we go blow up the bridge. So if you have anything you want to say right now, Miri, it'd be a good time right now.
Yeah, just plug in those same incentives. We still got the couple rewards as well. So if you haven't picked up ESA shirts, we've got the event shirt. We've got the Goosebird shirt for $40. That includes shipping and everything. That'll be delivered to your house at some point, or flat, wherever you may live. Farm, I don't know.
Farm.
Somebody's got to live on a farm, right?
Probably.
Yeah. And like I said, we're getting pretty close. Still 500 and some change for that anime percent. So yeah, keep the donations coming in when you've got a chance, and yeah, it's good stuff.
When is the COD run?
We've got blood money after this, so I think that one is like about an hour-ish as well. So I'd say it's probably about two and a half hours, depending on how long it takes setup. It's coming up.
It's
I
coming
mean, we do need to kind of push for that, right? I mean, if we do want to see that, which I absolutely do want to see that. So now, if you're on the fence and you're like, oh, don't.
В общем-то, стандартное перемещение довольно-таки душно немного, и даже получается как-то скакать бесконечно по прериям в рамках спидрана из-за того, что у вас цель от точки до точки добежать. И кажется, что игра — это вот такая вот бесконечный цикл бега от точки до точки, хотя в рамках казуального прохождения, вот в первый раз, у вас такое впечатление вряд ли создастся, потому что игра очень грамотно распределяет активность Артура. И по пути, например, к точке вы, скорее всего, поохотитесь на кроликов, сделаете какую-то другую активность, кого-то встретите. Но здесь у нас оптимизированный маршрут, мы сразу как бы лошадку кормим, поим тоником, который дает ей бесконечную выносливость, чтобы на ней скакать максимально долго, без конца и быстро. Хорошая оптимизация, очень хорошая.
It's got to be a really popular run.
Depending on how many people there are, that could be pretty good.
It's not.
Well, I'm trying to save you here, bud. Give me something.
I tried. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Because you do a thing called bunny hopping, or like bee hopping.
Вы сейчас, кстати, можете заметить, что раннер переключился на клавиатуру, потому что Shift почему-то быстрее зажимать. Ну как? Они, наверное, плюс-минус одинаковые. Возможно, это предпочтение раннера, либо Shift удобнее. Но он это сделал сразу же, как только на вагонетку перешел.
Warfare the Second is the most popular game currently on the Call of Duty series.
It's the second most popular.
No, active players right now.
Oh, right.
Any percent. All right, I'm scrolling.
Make sure you select the 2009 one and not the
Yeah.
22.
What do you mean? There's no new Modern Warfare 2?
There is, but it's just diabolically bad.
Doesn't have multiplayer. Like, what were they thinking?
No. You're thinking of the remaster. That's something different.
Oh, what? Okay, you're 120th.
Nice.
Of
better than I thought.
170.
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah.
50 people worse than me.
Wait, what's your comment? Oh, it's going to be like, I'll improve this soon.
Most likely.
Yeah. 7 years ago or something, right?
Not 7 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, that's normally what happens.
I wasn't speedrunning at all 7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I started very late in my life in speedrunning. I started when I was 26.
Вот здесь вот гораздо быстрее, кстати, на клавомыши вот этот вот сундук опускать, потому что на геймпаде у вас стик будет ходить. Ну, как ходить? У него есть... Ну да, это парохода называется. Вот такой вот парохода, который не дает вам очень быстро это нажимать, так как на мышке тын-тын-тын-тын-тын-тын. Там можно было видеть, как раннер так тапает. Вот такое количество динамита, которое они к этой балке прикрепили. Я только сейчас, кстати, заметил количество динамита. Да тут не только мост разнесет, тут еще и скалу по соседству.
Nothing's like really faster or slower. Because the thing is, when you do the second one for the second bundle, you get John running into you. You'll see right here, and you get slowed down a little. You can tell, but after I place this one, I'll be able to run like full speed.
Right, yeah,
So
okay.
it's a
So it's about even amount
Yeah,
of water.
yeah,
Yeah, because I was going to say, if you do the further one, he won't run into you, but then, yeah, if you can't run.
This is a micro time save anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
okay, yeah.
Because
I mean,
now
you're not doing anything else, right? Like,
Yeah. Because obviously a train is coming.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that had to happen, didn't it?
Why don't they just, like, stay on the bridge? Why do we have to run away from the train? Just, like, get off the tracks and just...
Yeah. I don't know. I've been wondering this even in my first playthrough. Why not just go away? Like, why don't just let it crash into the handcart? Because the train is actually slowing down. But for some reason, once you get to the end of the bridge, it goes at full speed.
Это очень смешная
So weird.
вещь. Потому что поезд замедляется, если вы недостаточно быстро жмете вагонетку. Это было вот очень забавно.
Yeah, like, just stay on
Ой.
the bridge.
Maybe they're scared that it's going to set it off or something.
Well, you die anyway, you're on the bridge.
Kaboosh! Right, Arthur's gonna take
Это, знаете, это как сцена с поездом с Лесли Нильсоном.
So come on, should we call this horse just Elmo Haggis 2?
Sure.
Unofficially named. By the way, Miri, at what point do I know the which ending that we have chosen?
That's a good point. I'll look into that
Yes.
right now.
Good.
Yeah, when do you need to know by?
By the last mission.
Right, okay.
That's just what I was just wondering.
Also, why is your estimate 2 hours and 4 minutes?
I took PB plus 5 minutes.
Right, okay.
Почему estimate 2 часа 4 минуты? Я взял ПБ плюс 5 минут.
My PB, by the way, is a 156 now in practicing, so I've gotten better.
Wait, on the submission it just says take your PB and add 5 minutes.
Something like that.
But my game could be 10 minutes long.
So I do have a quick update for you. Is this an okay time for a second? Okay, yeah.
Стоп.
So we've had a
При
donation-
подаче заявки написано «Возьмите ваше ПБ и добавьте 5 минут». Но моя игра может быть длительностью в 10 минут.
If you have been sleeping on it, now would be a really good time to get it in. Because it's
Donation.
going to be doubled, and all of that can go towards the incentives as well. So now would be a fantastic time. It's a $500 match, so that would be more than enough to get us to that Call of Duty incentive. So if you are at home, it is double donation hour right now. So let's go ahead and get those donations in, and I'll continue looking for that incentive.
Donation happy hour.
Donation happy hour at
Or happy
9
Donation
o'clock
happy hour.
Central European Standard Time.
It says 10 minutes. The Yoingus devs in chat. There you go.
10 minutes? Oh. I'm so sorry, scheduling team.
You're on the scheduling team.
I'm a volunteer. I'm not on the scheduling team.
But your badge, it has the word scheduling on it.
Yeah, because I'm volunteering. Like, I actually not anything to do with choosing games.
Okay. Well, okay, let me put it this way. If you take an hour extra, who fixes the schedule? Is it you?
Whoever's on shift.
Okay.
I won't take an hour extra. I'll be underestimated.
So I have found it was actually I seem to recall this. It was like way yesterday. We blew through all of these, so we do have the good ending incentive, Matt.
Good ending.
And that was
Okay.
I think that was actually yesterday afternoon.
Okay,
Oh, great.
that's good, yeah.
You can turn an autosave back on. I don't know how important that is.
Eh.
No, okay, all right. I would never do a marathon run without autosave.
Josh, come on, you're cursing the ever-living bejesus out of it right now.
It's like, oh, okay, we don't need it. Oh, okay, it's fine. Nothing will happen.
I would
what, Josh?
never do it without an autosave.
All right, thank you. Yeah, hey,
Autosave, send.
I instantly crashed the desktop. Ready? What happened? Oh dear.
If I have to actually finish this mission in order to get an autosave because it doesn't save during missions. So
Right. Okay, not yet then, not yet.
yeah, don't curse this, please.
Just accidentally hit the Windows key at some point and we'll be like, whoa!
One thing about this game as well, if you have at least I know it's a thing in the Steam version is you don't even have to be tabbed in.
Марафон лак. Я не знаю, на 5-часовый... Ну вот ран условно идет 2,5, дефис
The only game that I know
3 часа какой-нибудь.
tabbed in.
То вам надо брать запас, ну, минут 10-15 на случай всяких неудач. Но это много на деле.
Because you can tab into a Google Doc.
Yeah, I do that.
Когда у вас очень плотное расписание, это прям действительно много.
I never buy the Steam version.
Очень сложно найти баланс
Launcher one. 'Cause the Steam one
условных
launcher anyway. Like, I just
сложностей.
There was one time when after GTA 5 came out on PC, that Steam went down. No one could play GTA 5 except me because I bought it straight from Rockstar.
Right.
I remember that. I was just like, okay.
Well, I think if you go into the Rockstar Games launcher and you, well, yeah, probably if Steam is down, it will like not trigger the whatever it checks, like whether you actually have bought the game or not.
Yeah, maybe you could just manually start it. Yeah.
Not sure. I just use Steam to start my
Yeah. You're one of those.
game.
One of those. One of the only people who use that obscure platform, Steam.
Not only use
Yeah.
Steam. Yeah.
Well, if I was playing like San Andreas, then I would not be able to use that because it's not on Steam.
What if he bought it before they took it off?
I didn't. So
Oh well, yeah.
I'm
Just
Out
buy a physical copy of the game, put it on your shelf, and then they can't take it away from you
yeah, exactly.
until bit rot happens. But that's a different story. So does rain make horses slower?
No.
Or, okay, it's
Rain
not like
is
it's not like a car.
no rain has absolutely no effect
Okay.
on
The horses don't have
Horses?
tires.
Well, no, but they would slide in the mud or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
rain has no effect on that. Rain is very annoying when it happens in 100% speedruns because it stops animal spawns. Or it
Oh
does-
yeah.
it makes
I remember that casually. It
yeah.
makes them really hard to find.
birds. For example.
Oh,
Birds
yeah,
are the
yeah.
worst. Like
Oh,
they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
spawn in rain.
Yeah.
Just like in real life.
Yeah. And so there is a trick to get rid of rain though. You set up camp, and because it's raining, Arthur will put up a tent. But then you select craft items when you get the prompt, and then it
Has to do it outside.
immediately stops the rain.
That's a cool fort. The hell?
It is, yeah. We're breaking so Eagle flies. In the mission earlier where we jumped off the cliff, Eagle flies managed to get himself caught by the U.S. Army, and now they're holding him captured in this fort right here.
Right.
And we have to break in to another break in, like
Yeah?
to free a prisoner. Second time this chapter. This only now occurred to me.
Yeah. There's a lot of repeating, but there's only so much you can do, right? Like,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
and they vary it in other ways, like thematically. Like this is at night in rain. The other one was like the prison in day and stuff. So it's like I feel like they vary it enough that you don't
Yeah.
realize casually.
I don't know how you can see anything. I cannot see anything.
I am struggling myself, but
Yeah. It's so dark.
the lights in the stream room are really
A little bit of
making
glare. I think I've got a crazy angle as well. So I would
Probably,
can't
yeah.
see anything.
Yeah.
So we can't go loud, unfortunately.
Вот здесь мы используем лук, потому что, к сожалению, в этой миссии нам запрещен вариант с перестрелкой, так что приходится идти условным стелсом.
They say, okay, let's do it. And because that has been matched, that'll have been $50 from me. So thank you very much for that.
Yes.
That has now officially pushed us. We are sub 500 for the anime percent. And so we've got the matching going on as well. So that means if we can get 250 more, because we do need your donations to get those matches. So if we can get 250 more, that'll completely close that out, and we will have that sorted for this afternoon, and that'll be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Let's have Captain Price be an anime character. Because the way I understood it is Ares is gonna just mod his companions, so like Soap or whoever you're not playing as is gonna look like an anime character.
Sure, there's anime mods out there. Yeah.
So we have a little interesting strat here as well. Once Charles says this and goes around the corner. Okay, would you please?
Say the line, Bart.
Charles. Hi. Thank you. So we can actually climb up on the roof. This causes somehow the enemy inside to... basically it means I can quick loot this guy and don't have to wait until Charles removes the tomahawk from the guy's face.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how this is caused, but it's a neat little time save. So now we have found eagle flies. That means it's shooting time. That actually helps with the vision, I just realized.
Oh yeah, the flash. Yeah.
It lights up. Someone behind me. Where the hell are you? Ugh. Surprised I'm not getting any. I think there is supposed to be a soundtrack right here.
Oh yeah, you think there'd be music? Yeah, breakout music.
Yeah, we have to wait here.
Does it not cook it?
Oh yeah, this isn't a thing.
Oh, okay.
Like in
Okay.
Red Dead 1. I know what you mean.
Yeah, you're just waiting. It's gonna blow up in your hands.
If the fuse does actually like go to the lowest thing, Arthur will automatically put it out.
Okay, I mean that
He
makes
is
more
not-
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not suicidal. So wait for my friends. I am surprised. Like, I really thought there was music in this mission. Yeah.
Тяжело, к сожалению, рассказывать что-то вот на таких вот ранах, потому что они мало относятся к оригинальному игровому процессу, условно, вот так вот скажу. Потому что очень многое в них происходит, исходя из того, что это казуально идет забег по большей части.
A slow controller pan.
Yeah, that is a drawback with the controller, obviously. I think I may have not like set it to my usual settings.
Oh, like
sensitivity.
max sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I play any controller game. Just max sensitivity.
All right, we can maybe get a little push from them here. It's dangerous because it can break your boat. Because if you get ahead of them, they will rubber band in front of you. So gotta be
Oh.
okay.
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 Whoa, what the?
Okay. Physics. That was interesting. Yeah, getting a good push here. Like I've managed to get push once down to this bridge right here.
Yeah.
So that's actually really fast. And this is a section of the game where somehow you take so much damage here. So you have to be ready on the heels. So I'm gonna keep a close eye on my health core. Yeah.
You have 97
Ничего.
of these left.
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh, geez.
another part of the save file preparation is that you can take you can craft the satchels in the camp. That gives you the storage for 99 of each item. So I just have 99 special miracle tonics. So this concludes, and now I have to hit autosave prompt,
Oh, yeah, you only get that once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
just to overwrite the save.
Hooray! Okay, now the game can crash.
Yeah.
What is happening with the physics on his... Yeah, his cloak,
yeah,
or however you call it.
it's sometimes a little bit.
Wonder if it's related to the satchel thing you were talking about before too.
No, this happens
Oh, it's just like
anywhere.
okay.
But like,
okay.
this is just the jacket that's like, it stands below Arthur's like onto Arthur's knees.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes bugs out because it's trying to be realistic while at the same time it's not. Yeah. So we fast travel back to camp now. We have another one. This is the third time now. Basically, we are declining a optional mission. It's Sadie's mission on taking revenge on the O'Driscolls. Not needed, thankfully. So we can just say no to her. But it does bring out a problem that can happen, which is a long load. So, she's on a good cycle right here. So once I can talk to her immediately. You want to wait until she's either removing the throwing knives from the tree or throwing it. That decreases the chance of you getting a long load. Because if I skip this cutscene, I could have gotten a long load for that. But yeah, it didn't happen there. It seems to be happening. Okay, the mission didn't. Oh no, it did. So now we are going to. This is the second to last mission. What is it? No, wait.
Second to last? How underestimate are you going?
No, let me just think. This is our best selves. No. Yes. It's a third to last mission.
Alright,
It's
okay.
really long mission.
Yeah,
so
that
I was
makes a
gonna-
bit more
I was gonna
sense.
say it must be getting really long now.
Yeah.
You've only
Well,
had
the last
5
mission.
minutes.
The last mission is like 17 minutes or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is the big shootout that we have.
В общем-то, мы снова скачем за напарниками, потому что не... Нет, это сегмент экран. Вы можете увидеть, там написано глава 6, потому что спидран игры занимает ни много ни мало 12 часов 30 минут на any%, то есть пройти все главы. Это 12 часов 30 минут, поэтому подают сегменты, в которых не проходится вся игра целиком, а какая-то глава. Вот здесь вот эта глава 6 на 2 часа. То есть 6-я глава проходится 2 часа в рамках спидрана.
So it's well, Sadie as well, I suppose. Sadie's also on the good side. And Bill and Javier are just NPCs. They're just there.
Вообще самая большая оптимизация в игре была бы в том случае, если бы нашли способ скипать напарников. Вот необходимость скакать за ними — это самая большая трата времени в спидране.
Because they were in the first game.
Yeah.
They had to make them side with Dutch because that's just what the first game tells. That's one of the problems when you make a prequel, right?
Yeah.
You just have these characters that need to be set in stone. Because in chapter 1, when you go rescue John from the mountain, you go there with Javier, and you think, oh yeah, Javier's a chill dude. He's obviously going to be on Arthur's side at the end.
Если вы про VR для игры в any%, когда надо пройти всю игру от начала до конца, это 12 часов 30 минут. А если вы говорите про вот эту вот главу 6, которую сейчас показывают, то есть отдельный сегмент, то у главы 6 я вам сейчас скажу.
concept when they made
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
yeah,
game. So
Redemption 2.
it
Шестую
is still no, it is still
главу
like
ранят
they
за...
did the best
Сколько?
they could with what they got given basically. But yeah, I just feel like Bill and Javier is a bit of a weak spot in this. Like you can't
yeah,
really,
yeah. They're like nothing
Да.
characters.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially
Вот.
because they have plot armor.
За 1 час 54 минуты VR
Yeah.
Except for
на
Arthur
шестую главу.
And Sadie good.
and yes, Sadie and
Yeah, yeah.
Charles. I guess the character
If anything, they have reverse plot armor because you know they die because they have to because they're not in Red Dead 1, or at least they disappear,
they
right?
disappear.
Yeah, yeah. So they have like
Unless it's-
reverse plot armor.
So this mission is, like I said, the big shootout with the army.
Хорошая игра, жаль, короткая.
The bell sound when you use the dead eye.
Yeah.
It's
Can you do that again?
no.
We're gonna shoot this guy because no one goes over there. Where is this guy hiding? Right here.
Oh, here's some more music.
Yeah, now we have the epic music.
I really need to replay this game again because when I first played it when it came out on PC, and obviously I'm trying to stream it, and I had one PC at that point, and I had a GTX.
Он делает один выстрел, потому что это мгновенная перезарядка.
But then also trying to stream it.
И это быстрее, чем в слоумо расстреливать всех.
All the graphics,
То
like,
есть
manually to absolute minimum.
он использует слоумо как мгновенную перезарядку, а не как способ убийства врагов. Плюс
I have played this, but it didn't look
у слоумо есть недостаток, как обычно это слоумо.
green, like glitchy mess.
Using explosive ammo here to dispense of these enemies as quickly as possible. So now they got a guy in a Gatling gun. Quickly get rid of this guy. 'cause
Убить всех не получится. Но есть по прохождению, я не знаю, почему, кстати, так сделано, но по прохождению игра тебе переводит режим слоумо с того, что ты просто навелся на врага, и он сделал автоотметку, на режим, в который ты должен сам отмечать, куда стрелять со слоумо и так далее. Не знаю, кому удобнее, кому неудобнее, какой вариант, но я сторонник варианта, где автоотметка была, потому что провелся и запустил. А тут кликать надо, на геймпаде неудобно.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it does take its sweet time. Wow, they took so long to kill that guy. Oh dear. He took an arrow to the knee. Did you see that? Skyrim reference.
Arthur has a good point.
Yeah,
Regiment.
that's actually really
Yeah.
funny.
It's actually crazy, like how many people you kill here. If you think about it. Because Arthur kills like 50 people in this mission alone.
So good of you to join us.
Alright, now we go back to a bit of a slower paced
We need to find the office.
moment of the mission.
Upstairs on the other side. I broke in here before to get those papers for Eagle Flight.
Yeah, I've broken here before. This was in chapter 4, where I had a break in here. You could just climb through the window in that one.
That's a classic strat in
Yeah.
like every Red Dead
Yeah.
game. I feel like. There's so many times, yeah, they want you to like do this really complicated sequence of stuff or break the barn door down and all this stuff. Meanwhile, you can just climb up and just smash a window and go through it, and it works. Yeah.
Да, после какой-то главы.
Like the
Тип прицеливания
fifth thing
в DDI меняется
about Red
после
Dead 1 is
2-й или 3-й главы
use
вроде.
a dynamite stick, throwing it through the window to kill like the Mexican general or something.
Oh, I didn't know about
Instead
that.
of going inside and killing all the enemies and stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm a
Just do
little,
it like that.
I'm a little out of date on the old Red Dead strats.
I think didn't you once do it on Josh Done Quick like last year?
I run it, but I don't. I use old strats. I don't,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was planning when it re-released on Switch. I was planning to run it again because the only way I could play Red Dead before this was on Xbox 360. I don't have a modern. I literally have an Xbox 360,
Yeah.
and I would play on that. The benefit is that I can play on the lowest patch, so I can I can
True.
do flying glitches and all sorts
Yeah.
of insane stuff. But none of it really saves time because you just fast travel everywhere anyway.
Yeah.
But
That is actually a good point, because in Red Dead 2, you can only fast travel to set places, like places that you've visited before in the game.
Yeah.
And in Red Dead 1, you can just fast travel to waypoints.
Yeah, you put a marker on the map and you just teleport to it. It's like ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame they didn't put it in there.
I'm interested. I'm thinking now, what would an any % no fast travel run look like? I wonder.
I have done one.
You've done one, okay.
I've
You
did-
actually had to route which missions were nearest to the other missions and stuff.
Yeah,
or-
I actually did. I had to do a bit of a reroute, but yeah, it was a really, really good run. Like, if I did use fast travel, it would be, would have been really good. But yeah, it took me 13 hours.
Really? That much longer? Oh my god.
13 часов на
20 minutes.
That's like over double, right?
категорию, условно, которая предполагает то, что у вас нет фаст-тревелов.
Oh, sorry.
yeah, I thought
Right,
you
okay,
meant that too,
okay. Oh, two. My bad, yeah. No, I'm talking Red Dead 1.
В итоге это на 1,5 часа дольше.
Without the waypoint teleport,
Yeah.
you'd actually have to pick which missions were closest to each other for the least travel distance, instead of just doing whatever order you want, because you can just teleport to the next mission anyway.
Yeah, even then, like Red Dead 1 has the very annoying feature of time of day for missions.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure.
That's it's so bad. It's like very, very infuriating.
Yeah. It's just like, why can't you just walk into the marker and your character just stands there and waits until the right time of day? Like, why do you have to do the waiting to the right
Yeah.
time of day? Just teleport me to the time of day you want for the mission.
Yeah, like one of the first missions that you do in Mexico is it has like a window of 5 a.m. to 2 in the afternoon. So that's a 9-hour window.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah.
It's so little.
What's really annoying too is when they decide to put them at like, oh, you can snap to like 6 a.m., noon, or whatever, and
Yeah.
put it at like 11 a.m. or something.
Yeah, yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
you
what
have to wait till the end of the thing you can sleep through.
It's what they do here, actually. You can only sleep to set times. In Red Dead 1, you can sleep. You always
You
sleep.
advance 6 hours.
Yeah, you advance 6 hours, like
Yeah.
they did in San Andreas, I believe, as well.
Yeah, that's right.
And
The-
this is just something.
The-
Yeah, this game you can either sleep to 6 a.m., noon,
Right, yeah,
6
yeah.
p.m. or midnight.
The worst one for this is in GTA 4. If you use a pay and spray, it's supposed to advance time like 4 hours or something like that.
3, I believe.
3 hours. But if you do it where it would overlap to midnight, you don't go to tomorrow, you go to the beginning of the day, which
Oh.
matters for like phone calls and stuff, where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you have an appointment with this person on a Wednesday. So it's Tuesday and you do a pain spray. You go back to the beginning of Tuesday.
Right, I didn't actually know.
Yeah, no, it matters for a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's like if you read the beginner guide for GTA 4 speedrunning, it says don't use a pay and spray to advance time of day because you'll screw everything up, right? Where it's like, yeah, a phone call won't come in until 3 days after a mission or something. And if you go back in time, you're
Like-
just
It's like Gremlins, no pay and spray after midnight.
yeah, yeah,
I guess before midnight.
yeah, before 3 hours before midnight. Yeah,
I sneak a quick donation in.
Sure.
Yeah. So we've got $3 matched again as well from Hustle, who say a wise man.
Скачем на миссию, мужики, как полагается.
It would be in good
Этот...
Good luck, buddy.
Me and my boys going to the mission.
By the way.
Oh,
Сцена скачки 4 часов.
if you went,
No,
I
it's
actually
fine.
misread it at first, and I thought that it said Hosea, and I was gonna read it.
Oh,
Hosea's voice. And I realized,
yeah.
wait, no, that's impossible. And then we've got another one from our own mod 366, $25 matched as well, and they have not picked a target, so I have a bone to pick with them later. Absolutely made an absolute mess of that. But they do say, well, Miri said there's a $500 match in progress. The humble man forgot to mention that he is the one doing the match-in. I do suppose that's true. It was me. Me.
Oh.
Oh, you're the matching.
Said,
Oh,
thank
okay.
you, Miri. It's so weird to be thinking myself. But thank you, Miri. It makes even more sense to donate now to Red 13 to be called the good boy. So he has done that, and he got so excited he's forgot to put it towards the match.
Oh.
That is.
I'm just gonna do some public shaming here while we're at
Yeah.
it. So, yeah. But
Rightfully
again,
so.
that is the matching is still going on, obviously. So if you do have more of those donations, now's a fantastic time to get those in. I think we are still just a little under $500 shy of that anime percent, and then we've also got, if anyone wants to slam some ridiculous donations, and we can get some of that fiber wire going as well, that would be really cool to see as well.
Definitely.
I thought Arthur was gonna die then, but that's not the.
No, Arthur. It's just this always happens after this mission. He's just struggling with his horse ride. I was gonna say, yeah. Oh.
Oh, the poor horse.
An hour and a half, and we've done none of it, and then we've got 2 in a row.
Yeah. So.
Oh dear, Jesus.
Добро пожаловать на марафон.
Arthur's struggling with his.
О боже.
Right, yeah,
but
okay,
he's
yeah.
obviously also struggling with horse riding. Maybe that causes him to forget how to ride a horse. But anyway, what I'm doing here is actually the any percent strat. I've just realized, so this is silly. All of the horse ragdolls was actually not necessary because right now here you could do a fast travel to camp.
But you haven't unlocked it in any percent.
In any percent you can, but there is a. So this area here in the map is the Murphy Brood gang territory, and if you set up a camp, they will come and say, "Hey, this is our territory," and you can not like do anything about it.
Right.
You just have to sit there and wait for them to finish their dialogue. But in the chapter save file, I've already got that encounter out of the way, so it would be possible for me to just fast travel. But hey, we got a horse moment at the end, so wasn't worthless at least.
It's really good too.
Yeah.
That's fun.
В общем-то,
Alright, so this is
есть
the
у меня
second
чувство,
event
что это
now.
overestimate.
This is the train robbery, which, as we will find out, is either a resounding success or not. Which will it be?
Yeah, it's gonna be a success. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. He has a plan, dude. Just
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
follow the
Dutch,
plan.
Dutch has a plan.
He
Yeah.
does have a plan.
Yeah.
Tahiti.
I don't want to throw it back too far. What did you go? You went through the whole fort thing, and then you got something at the, or maybe it was the oil field. He took something out of the desk. What was he going there for?
It was railway bonds, basically.
Oh, okay. So like in the beginning, when you do the train thing, a similar idea.
I'm not actually sure, to be honest.
I think it was the bonds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he says he got state bonds or something that's worth a lot of money, basically. Basically, he gets state bonds, which is a lot of they're worth a lot of money, and I think that's what he's getting. Like,
How would they ever cash them in?
I've always wondered that through the entirety of this. Is he just gonna like show up somewhere and be like, "Yeah, these totally weren't from that same train robbery.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I found them in a grove or something."
yeah, because in chapter 1 we steal bonds as well, and Hosea says in chapter 3, I finally sold those Cornwall bonds, got close to 1,000 for them. Quoting directly here, by the way, and that's the only thing you hear from those bonds ever again. Like, you don't get the $1,000.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The
Yeah, I
gang
did
gets it.
notice that, and I did get quite upset about it.
Yeah.
But absolutely, Dutch just scams you the entire game, basically.
So true, actually. Yeah. Is it this mission or something? No, it's another mission or somewhere where it says at the end your share, 0 cents, basically nothing.
Right. Okay. So they sell them to other people. They don't cash them
Yeah.
out. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So-
now that I think about it, isn't I forget his name, but the priest doctor dude who's good at fencing stuff, doesn't he talk about how he like needs some time to unload?
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do another fire skip here.
Yeah. He's trying to sell them.
Сейчас, кстати, снова будет fire skip.
So we light
Вот
ourselves on
как
fire.
называют.
Excellent. Is this the correct mission?
Yes.
Мы начинаем зажигательную
Very
вечеринку.
hard to miss this one. So get back on the horse, and we should see it. Yeah. Basically, you would have another minute of dialogue here, but by lighting yourself.
Вот здесь вот должен быть минутный диалог.
The game can't. Or the game gets confused with Ars's voice lines because obviously he can't do his voice lines.
Yeah. He's screaming. Yeah.
Но сейчас мы этого не получили из-за того, что Артур не может ответить вообще ничего дачу, из-за того, что он сейчас как бы бегает и орет для игры формально. Но мы не бегаем и не орем, поэтому автоматически скипается диалог, что круто.
That saves over the course of the full run. It saves, I would say, about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a nice thing. Even more now with the one that we find in at the start of this chapter as well. But it's a bit of a crapshoot.
Погодите, Артур. Это не Джон, это
It
Артур.
saves a minute, yes.
Может, я
But you
оговорился.
have one shot, so if you miss it, you know, you're already like 8 hours in the full run at this point.
Yeah.
Do you really want to reset over that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it was at the start of the game, yes, I would be understanding.
Wow.
But yeah, so far I've done 2 any% runs since the discovery, and I've got it every single time. So yeah, it's just what we also have in any% is we have a shortage of fire bottles.
Yeah. I was gonna say you need to get those.
Yeah, we get 8 fire bottles in chapter 3 in
Right.
the burning of the tobacco fields mission. You use 2 in that mission, so that leaves you with 6 left for the entire game, because we don't actually go out of our way to buy anymore. But any of the fire skips that I've done in the run can also be done with fire arrows. I say that's not true, but some of them can be done with fire arrows.
Yeah.
And fire arrows you can pick back up,
Right.
so they're
What?
reusable.
Okay.
So what I do basically is I craft a fire bottle in the beginning of chapter 2 and 2 fire arrows, and those will last me throughout the game.
Right.
Usually.
Can I sneak one more in before we get into what I assume is about to be chaos?
Sure.
Mod 366 is back again. Call me out on it, will you, to make up for my mistake. Let me throw more of my, and subsequently your money at the problem. I'm a target, and they've put that towards, correctly now, one of our targets and incentives. So thank you again so much, Mod36, for that generous donation. Again, matching there. That's $100 towards Make-A-Wish. Absolutely fantastic. Keep them coming, folks.
How far are we off on the anime %?
I think we're only 400-ish and some change now. We've still got a good bit left of Euron. We've got blood money. I think I know we can do it, chat. Let's keep those donations coming. We've got there's another one. Yeah, so keep the donations coming in. We can hit that and see what kind of shenanigans we can get into there.
Definitely want to see that. Alright, this is another one of those missions where you don't have to kill any of the enemies. Well, you have to kill one enemy basically, but you can just run past everyone. Fun thing actually is if you use mods for this to just make yourself invincible or like teleport to the front of the train, that actually doesn't work. Like you actually have to run through the entire sequence here.
Huh.
В общем-то, здесь нам не надо врагов убивать даже. Мы можем пробегать, как вы видите. Но Раннер отметил интересную особенность, что...
Because of this. Yeah.
Ой, да, вот вы ее видите. Это то, что если вы упадете к врагам, то может произойти очень грустное событие, в котором они заставят вас застрять, и вы не сможете вот к этому врагу, к последнему, которого вы должны убить, добежать быстро. Потому что здесь триггер на то, что вы стреляете в последнего врага в этом поезде.
This is the only time that we actually ride on the back of a companion's horse in the entire game.
I was going to
Huh.
ask. I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
seen Arthur on the back of the horse.
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, not true. In this mission, or in the next mission, we have that too.
But it is the first time, like
This is the
at the
first
very
time.
end of the game. They
Yeah.
use that. Yeah.
Right. So John got shot there. We don't know what's happened to him. I mean, Arthur doesn't know what happened to him. We know, but Arthur doesn't. So now we have a bunch of army people that we have to shoot. I like to shoot the horses as well, because I'm just that much of a maniac, I suppose.
In these ones, when you're like on a vehicle running away from enemies, just the horse is enough because the people can't catch you on foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So in Red Dead 1, I always just shoot the horses here and just forget the people. Yeah. Once they fall over, it's fine.
Exactly.
Это, кстати, вот сейчас я понял один момент. Это же первый автоскролл
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
сегмент.
So much easier.
Это автоскролл, шутер за пулеметом. Классика, классика.
This, I don't know what you call
Я не
this.
помню, такого сейчас практически уже и не делают. Это считается плохой идеей.
Work for this bit.
Из-за того, что игрок просто стоит и стреляет за пулеметом, хотя в какой-то момент это была обязательная часть любого шутера.
The auto aim is triggered by ADS, right? And the problem is you can't ADS this gun, basically.
Yeah, we can. You can a little bit.
Oh,
You
okay.
can zoom in, but
But it doesn't do the.
Вот сейчас вот Раннер играет с клавой мыши, потому что вот этот вот пулемет не работает с автоимом корректно.
so we place the dynamite here.
Просто потому что вход в прицельный режим на пулемете не очень удобно, и он не триггерится на противников так эффективно, как обычный.
And then we just jump off the train because we're back at this broken bridge now, obviously.
Oof.
Get off in time here, and
Why wouldn't you just stop the train?
It was on fire, right?
Good
You can't get to
question.
the front.
no,
No,
so
they're
we
right
cut-
at the
we
front.
cut off that wagon, and we're on the last mission now, Red Dead Redemption. This is the final mission of Chapter 6.
И сейчас последняя миссия
After
главы 6.
epilogue.
And so this will be where you go for time. You don't do the epilogue in this run, or you do?
No, the
Not in-
not in
epilogue
Chapter
is
6, yeah.
epilogue is
Whole
two and something hours.
Yeah,
so.
I've played this game. Yeah.
Эпилог, кстати, где-то 2,5 часа.
I've never gotten to this part though.
Yeah, yeah. The epilogue is pretty long.
It's
like,
got
it will
okay,
be in,
it's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You don't
It's
want to
actually-
build the
it's-
house?
Exactly. Yeah, like it's actually split into two epilogue parts. But
Oh.
The first part is only like 40 minutes, so.
А эпилог еще разбит на две части. Первая часть 40 минут, а вторая часть все, что осталось. Забавно.
I will submit.
Ну, это вот то, как спидранеры делят большие игры на раны, если очень нравится и очень хочется.
It's
Ну, потому что 12 часов не каждый может себе позволить
run.com.
потратить на один ран.
There's also optional dialogue here. I will die on the hill of not playing this optional dialogue because it's very long. And in my mind, what happens here, at the end of this conversation, or at the end of this ride, because we're riding to Van Horn right now,
Там 40 и час
hold
30.
up here a minute.
Вот так вот распределен эпилог.
In my mind, if she has her dialogue, that line will get delayed.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
lose
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So this is why I refuse to play this dialogue. It's probably completely untrue what I'm thinking, but I'm sticking with it now. I'm never playing this dialogue.
Gotta stick to your morals.
Exactly, yeah. But basically what they're talking about is how Dutch is like derailed almost.
Unhinged, if you will.
Unhinged
Yeah.
after all these years, and how disappointed Arthur is. And Sadie just gives him some reassurance that they will make it. They will make sure that John and Abigail and Jack make it. Because that's what Arthur is really doing right here. He's only the only thing he cares about at this point is making sure that the people that he likes, the people he gets along with, Sadie, John, Jack, Abigail, Tilly, that those are the ones that make it. Everyone else he doesn't care about at this point, but because everyone has chosen their side, this is the voice line. Preemptively healing here for after the sniping bit, because right now I am heading into the lighthouse with my sniper rifle.
И снова бег от первого лица, потому что так быстрее.
It's another thing I do in first person here, because going up in first person is a little faster.
И снова переход на клаву
How
мышь.
did them say it's coming from the lighthouse?
Yeah, you're a bit far away, huh?
Yeah. If someone was at the bottom of the lighthouse and spoke that volume, you wouldn't be able to hear them.
It's got one of those old-timey ear microphones or things that he's sitting there with the sniper scope.
Exactly.
Вот сейчас Дадай был нажат для перезарядки, но он, кстати, промазал во время Дадая еще, так что на один выстрел больше пришлось потратить. Он сейчас ищет последнего врага, который должен появиться. По словам Раннера, это не такая плохая стрельба была. Он промазал всего лишь парой выстрелов. Я не могу стрелять по какой-то причине. Так что... Что? Правильно, придется бежать. Из плюсов нам не надо убивать всех врагов, можно просто пробежать. Вот сейчас все так же бежим с тоником, который бустит наши хп. Стреляем только в врагов, которые мешают нам пройти. И как только мы забегаем в это помещение, все сразу диспаунятся.
But he quickly gets disposed of by... Oh, we don't see it. And here is the second time that we are a passenger on the horse, actually, in this game. Yo, that guy flipped.
Sniper.
Okay, Arthur's not shooting.
There was one earlier, I think, that you two were talking about something when he did it, but Arthur's, like, coughing has been getting progressively worse. It's getting disgusting.
It actually is. I want to, like, say, the actor who plays Arthur, Roger Clark,
did he get tuberculosis?
No, he didn't. No, but he, like... He was actually, like, looking up into how people who have tuberculosis, how they sound, how they cough. And
it does feel really authentic.
It's
I've never had tuberculosis.
Yeah, that's I think a lot. It's not very common these days. Yeah, and you know there's methods of healing it or making it not as bad today that there wasn't in 1899. But yeah, I just want to say, like, the performance of Roger Clark as Arthur is just out of this world good.
Yeah, the voice acting in this game in general is...
In general, it's so good. But yeah, Arthur, Roger Clark, one of the legends, in my opinion.
Can I sneak a few donations while riding the horse?
You can, sure.
No, we can wait too.
Yeah, let's wait till the next cutscene's over.
Yeah, all good.
because right here is where Arthur says his goodbyes to
Yeah.
Abigail and Sadie.
Does not sound fine.
So normally in this you hear the music. It's supposed to be a very emotional ride, but as soon as you touch water, the music stops.
Oh, that's in the game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Yeah,
music.
Oh,
was
that
in
felt
the game.
so out of place that I thought that
Yeah.
was like from the crowd.
Usually you would get flashes of like flashbacks of
God.
Arthur's
so
past
sad.
as well, and it's supposed to be a really emotional thing. But now you can sneak the donation in.
Oh yeah, brilliant. We have $5.69, doubled to some amount of math I can't do, from Cousin. They've put that towards the blood money incentive. Nice. And they've just said, at least the horse has no risk of blowing the engine. That's true. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. We have another $10 from Anonymous, doubled as well to 20 from a little bit while ago. Thank you so much for that. They've just left a comment. Hello, Anonymous.
Hello, Anonymous.
Anonymous, always a very generous donor. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Storm Raid comes in with $10 as well. Good luck for the rest of this. Rest in peace, Lenny. Frowny face.
So because Storm Raid, very very good friend of mine, he is his name is Lenny, and there's a character in this game called Lenny.
Yeah.
So I just have to say. I just have to say Lenny. As a little throwback to the. Okay, it's very dark. I can't.
Сейчас отсылка к тому, что тут есть персонаж по имени Ленни, у Раннера есть друг по имени Ленни, поэтому он должен сказать Ленни вот так вот, как он это сказал, так что не удивляйтесь тому, что он прокричал. И это все, самый финал ветки Артура в игре, после нее только эпилог, так что оверстимейт у нас не будет, это хорошо.
Timer will end not right here. Like we'll still have a bit of things to do. Right now we're just running with John. Go up here. And also the donation from Cousin. I was commentating on his Pro Street run, and he blows the engine in that one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I figured when I read that, I was like, there's something here. I don't entirely. Somebody will get it. Yeah.
But yeah, Cousin, I hope you got home well. Shame I couldn't say goodbye to you. Didn't end up seeing you yesterday. But yeah, hope everything's well with you.
We do also have $10 from Freeze Engine, who said, I absolutely love RDR2, absolutely enjoying this run during work. Josh being on commentary is just making my day. So a little love for Josh there on the couch as well.
Absolutely.
I feel like I haven't said much.
Hi.
It's more the presence.
Yeah.
It's a really powerful presence just having Josh on stream.
Yeah, it's always tough commentating a run I've never done.
Yeah.
I know nothing of this.
All right.
It's good though.
Elmo Haggis 2.
Oh no, Elmo Haggis
has now had it as well. Alright, so here is where you have another ending choice, but in the speedrun we always help John to get to safety.
Грани, кстати, всегда выбирает вариант помочь Джону.
But we don't do that. It's done in checkpoint skips because basically you lose your horse right here, so you have to run all the way back to where the camp was, and it's just you run through woods. It just takes a really long time. Up here we can.
Это связано с тем, что возвращение по второму варианту за деньгами предполагает, что мы должны добежать обратно до лагеря, и все это надо делать без лошади, из-за чего бег через лес невероятно долгий. Поэтому быстрее помочь Джону.
Christ alive.
Waiting on John. And now we say our goodbyes to John. give him our things. But there is someone we still have to face. It's this guy. Micah,
Oh.
the final boss. So yeah, once again, it is one of these fighting scenes in the game. You're meant to be in a area in the middle. Like, if you get too far to the edge, either Arthur or Micah will just push the other into the area of fighting.
Ну вот сейчас вот отмечается, что это одна из тех драк в игре, где вы должны оставаться в определенной зоне, потому что если вы отойдете слишком далеко или подойдете слишком близко, то вас оттолкнут, либо притянут обратно вот к зоне, вот как сейчас, в которой вы должны находиться, то есть арены.
Yes, he can, yeah. If you don't like block and defend, it is possible.
И Майка, кстати, в этом бою нас может убить, если мы не будем блокировать и защищаться правильно.
And because we're actually doing really good, like underestimate, we can watch the entire cutscene for the ending of the game. Again, going to the
И
middle.
сейчас Раннер сказал, что поскольку мы отлично идем по времени и укладываемся в Estimate, мы можем даже посмотреть полностью концовку игры.
I feel like there's supposed to be music, surely.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does
is.
feel like it.
Maybe skipping cutscenes or something causes this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't normally play with music on, so I've only got the casual experience.
There's just like crickets in the background. Stuff it.
Okay, now he's gonna push me back into the fight area. Oh no, he isn't. There we go. Once he tackles you like this, you have basically finished the fight. So just block. And then you break free. And then we have to try and get the gun. So once I reach the gun, another person will appear out of nowhere, stand on my hand, and that will be the timer end.
Сейчас как только доползем до...
It's cruel.
Yeah, it's Aeon controller.
как? До оружия,
Yeah.
то все закончится.
Shift is
Oh wait, sorry. It should be on
correct.
spacebar.
Yeah.
Correct button to sprint is shift.
Спидран официально заканчивается на ивенте, как только мы доползаем до этого пистолета.
Woo!
Well done. Timer didn't end, but oh, there we go.
Yeah.
And of course,
157.30. Well, you missed 4 seconds at the beginning. It's like 157.20 probably. Yeah.
well, I've skipped the checkpoint as well, so this is not legit anyway. But yeah, this is
1:57:31, но он сказал, ну я скипнул чекпоинт, так что это в любом случае не этот
toilet break right here.
ран, который нельзя выложить на борду из-за нарушения правила.
Because and you'll see. I'll explain once it's over what the bad honor ending would have been. But yeah, this is what is that like? That's it's 5 runs I've done now. 6 runs actually I've done for ESA now. Not a single one has gone over estimate, so
When you finally do finish the whole game, you should go back and figure out when it exactly started and submit the run as one contiguous run that was like 6.5 years.
It's like New Game Plus though, right? That's sort of.
well no, you can't
Oh yeah, I guess there's a
string the
segment.
chapters.
Yeah.
Doesn't unfortunately work. Yeah. But yeah, Arthur is just on his final few breaths.
I tried. In the end, I did. Come on. Let's go. We can make it.
The ending is still the same up until Michael leaves, but that's where the endings would normally differ: the good honor and the bad honor ending.
Come on!
Because Micah just, yeah, right now he's had enough.
Yeah.
He knows Arthur is done for
Mm.
and just leaves. And we get the nice Unshaken song that we heard in chapter 5 as well.
It's so goofy with
Oh,
the stupid
beard.
facial
Yeah,
hair.
Oh god. This beautiful cinematic moment ruined by.
Why? It's not ruined.
Well, credit where it's due. It looks really good.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
But as
graphics in this game are just insane.
Absolutely
It's such
insane.
a beautiful game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
Ugh.
as the sun rises, Arthur draws his last breath, and because we have good honor, we see the stag one final time. And to explain what the bad honor ending would be, well, basically, up until that point where Michael just leaves, he would have just turned around and shot Arthur in the face.
Yeah, right.
Ugh,
It
brutal.
is not a very nice ending. Unfortunately, that's how we do it in the speedrun, because it is actually faster.
Yeah.
Because the cutscene's shorter to play out, right?
It is
Yeah,
a bit
okay.
shorter, and it's just in
You
the
don't
run.
have to deal with the getting good honor and all that as well, right?
Exactly, yeah. Getting good honor would take
Да,
time as well.
города в лучах расцвета.
That's the story of Arthur.
В общем-то,
Finished, but the story is
финал истории Артура Моргана.
the epilogue is still happening. Obviously, some years later, right here, as you can see, we are back and we are playing as John Marston. So yeah, if you want to see that, then
Play Red Dead 1.
play Red
Yeah,
Dead 1.
there's a whole other game you can actually go play to
Exactly,
play
yeah.
them.
No, quick thanks to ESA for allowing me to continue my.
В общем-то, передается привет и прочее. Все как обычно.
I'm actually gonna pop while you finish that. I'm gonna pop over to
Go
the
ahead,
desk.
yeah,
and
sure.
Yeah,
thank
go
you all
ahead.
so much for having me.
Yeah. Thank you, Josh, for commentating. It's always nice to have someone next to you on these runs. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for all the donations. Keep them coming. And yeah, follow me on Twitch.
Благодарности и так далее.
See me play more of this game. And
Всё.
Whenever I watch your stream, you're
Следующая игра Hitman. Комментатор уже подошел.
100%.
Раунд будет очень веселым, так что давайте. Удачи, чат. Хорошего комментирования. Всем пока.
And I'll hope I'll see you in summer. Take care.
Привет. Спасибо за комментарий.